Hi, Olivia Herriford again here, MPICT at the 2013 Winter ICT Educator Court Conference. And I'm here today with Jeff Larson, who is the ICT CTE Pathways Coordinator at San Francisco Unified. I've been working with Jeff on a fabulous project that we're doing in collaboration with Unified of getting more students on ICT career pathways. And for the first time, this is our 7th conference, and for the first time, we've invited participation from San Francisco Unified faculty. And I wanted Jeff to, who's also presenting today, but to give us, if you'd give us some of your impressions of what the conference has been like for you, and how you see taking some of this back to San Francisco Unified and maybe getting more involvement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's great that this conference is happening. It's really exciting for me to have a chance to meet with kind of another level of educators that I haven't had a chance to interact with over the last 6 months to a year, working with Olivia and MPICT, starting to kind of get this sense of a larger connection between K through 12 and community college and the idea of industry pipeline partnerships. I think it's really heartening. I've been an educator in K through 12, primarily at high school level for 15 years, and really interested in career tech education. And I think, you know, the development of partnerships and the kind of, you know, really direct approach to bringing, you know, stronger connections between people and organizations is going to be beneficial for the students at San Francisco Unified School District. The conference itself is great to hear. The main workshop that I was able to attend so far was workshop on gender and special populations equity, looking at how students don't have access to programs or moving into workforce, looking at issues around recruitment and engagement, and even beyond that into like transforming the larger cultures of workplace to be more open and inclusive of people. So also have the opportunity to be able to present with ISME and with Adobe on certification, and both strategies. One is being, you know, beneficial to educators, getting a chance to go out into the workforce and have working summers where they learn what it's like to be in industry, and then be able to bring that back to the classroom. Again, is a strong component of what I think needs to happen to, you know, make education really relevant to the youth of today. And then the certification aspect is just kind of like giving students at both secondary level and as well as community college something to be working for and attain, you know, certification in Microsoft or Adobe, to be able to feel like they're heading in the right direction. So it's really great to be here, and I appreciate your extending the invitation.
Well, you know, it's one of the things that I am excited about having the involvement was in working with this, you know, San Francisco ICT Pathways project. One of the exciting things was just to get the K through 12 and the city college faculty talking, you know, and a lot of the ahas, for example, that, you know, we witnessed when we did the tour, when the CCSF faculty visited Unified. What do you see basically? I mean, and again, I also want to point out one of the key pieces of feedback that we get is that in addition to a lot of the great stuff that you learn in the sessions, there's a lot of stuff that people learn in just conversations in between the sessions and over lunch. And, you know, based upon working with MPICT and the project so far, I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts about, you know, based on some of the conversations you've been involved in about how K through 12 and community college faculty can work together to improve our success with these pathways, these education and career pathways?
I think the existing dual enrollment program is a good place to start. And,
increasing,
you know,
adding to it.
You know, even having maybe more direct relationship with the instructors at the high school sites and the community college site, being able to kind of connect somehow, some way. Maybe looking at like program evaluations, you know, so that the teachers, faculty at the city college level could maybe like look at what high school teachers are teaching and give input and feedback, and maybe see how, where there is good, strong articulation in terms of content and direction, if there's suggestions for foundational skills that maybe, you know, they feel like maybe students aren't showing up with, that would be, you know, could be addressed in the programs. Yeah, but I think, again, just talking and having face-to-face time is good.
Well, you were kind of one way there. I think that there's a lot that our community college faculty can learn from, at least from what I observed on our tour, about the style of allowing students to tackle a problem on their own, like giving them some direction and a little bit of a guidance, but helping them coaching them in solving a problem, as opposed to the lecture style of, you know, you sit and listen to an instructor and then you go off and do it. I thought that was very impressive, and I did get some feedback from some of the community college faculty that participated, that maybe that's something that, you know, we could learn from Unified. So I'm really excited about the project, as you can tell, and I really appreciate your participation.
I look forward to keep working on it.
All
It's
right.
going to be fun.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
thanks.
Thank you.